Good morning. How are you? This is Marianne Grant, Life in Harmony podcast. Today is the first day of your life. It's important. What are you going to do with it? Remember, I said whatever it is that you need to clean up from yesterday, I suggest you do. Mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally, sexually, clean that up. So you don't carry over that residue and that big bag over to today and wonder why you're not having a good day. Remember, this is it. This is all we have. Yesterday's gone and we're not promised tomorrow. But here's the good news. If you take care of today, you won't have to worry about tomorrow. All right, the list. Sarcasm. Sarcasm is anger, emotions, bad attitude, people-pleasing, not able to say no, drugs, alcohol, pills, relationships, sex, lust, love, anger, rage, control, everybody around you but yourself, distractions everywhere. Then you have nothing but have excuses, gambling, work, working out, food addiction, binge TV, phone, podcasts, news, caffeine, surgeries, shopping, being in a relationship with a man or a woman, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, emotionally or sexually abusing one another, and you may want to add to the list. Okay, today I'm going to talk about relapses, denial, and the importance of really looking at whatever it is that you need to clean up and have it be black and white in your life. When you have relapses, you see the signs happening when you start ruminating in your head. Whether it's sex addiction, food addiction, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, pill addiction, if you're a workaholic, whatever it may be, usually you're premeditating it and ruminating about it. You're starting to have slow little small things that are disturbing you, and then we go to that to destroy ourselves. And I want to talk about the importance of reservation and having it be black and white, because what happens is the minute we get into our addictions, our addictive thinking, our sick thinking, remember, everything is destroyed by our thinking. And if our head isn't right, we do things that we absolutely resent and regret, and we carry over into the next day. And the importance of really reevaluating each day and the importance of it, because it's so easy to get out of balance and justify and denial. Denial is all I do in therapy, is crack through denial. And that's why I talked about how if you're changing anything in your life, you cannot do this alone. You need somebody that's tough, that won't co-sign your bullshit, that will call you on your crap, will not feed into that sickness, because addiction is cunning, baffling, and all-powerful. And I don't care whatever it is, whatever addiction is, you could be cutting yourself, you could be vomiting, you could be starving yourself. There's so many different forms of addiction. And remember, if we're using and abusing ourselves, we're never going to have peace. So it's important that you find a counselor, a sponsor, a best friend, somebody that you know that you can trust, that will call you on yourself and keep you accountable daily. I know it gets monotonous. I know you get tired of hearing it, but it has to be daily. You have to have a daily reminder. Remember, we've been doing this for years and years and years of this abuse. It needs to be addressed on a day-to-day basis. And you can do anything for one day because you are worth it. And the importance of, if you do relapse, get back on that horse right away. Do not wait and keep relapsing and keep relapsing and keep relapsing. So if it's with the food, get the next meal. Have the next meal be healthy. If it's drinking, when you get up the next day, have the next day. Don't go out for a week, 2 weeks. The damage that can be done. And remember, we're talking about jails, institutions, and death. And this is some serious stuff, what we do, because when we're not in the right state of mind, anything can happen to us. And remember, everybody you love is infected by your behavior every time you use and you become out of control, and the importance of addressing it right away. Okay, balance. Not too much of anything. Our kids, our partner, our play, our work. When we stay balanced, it's life in harmony. When we abuse ourselves, everyone we love is infected by it. You cheat yourself and everyone around you. The level of love and respect that you give yourself, that is the level of love and respect you get in return. The goal for all of us is truly life in harmony. Our thinking can make or break us. That is where all the disease comes in. Dis-ease is through our thinking. That is why we have to check our thinking and attitude all day long. It has to be as natural as going to the bathroom, or else you get backed up. This, my friend, is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Remember, behind every breakdown, there's a breakthrough around the corner. People say, I want to help, be a part of taking care of the world. Here's the good news. If you truly take care of yourself all day and be a living example, that is taking care of the world. We all have gifts. We all have work to do. That is the true meaning of taking care of the world, doing your part, no exceptions. The answers lie within each and every one of us. Hey, you smooth talkers and manipulators and narcissisms. Your words mean nothing and your actions say everything. I'm going to read a beautiful saying from Louise L. Hay about love. Addiction is running from self, not knowing how to love ourselves. This is Louise L. Hay's loving treatment. This is what she shares. Deep at the center of my being, there's an infinite well of love. I now allow this love to flow to the surface. It fills my heart, my body, my mind, my conscience, my very being, and radiates out from me in all directions and returns to me multiplied. The more love I use and give, the more I have to give. The supply is endless. The use of love makes me feel good. It is an expression of my inner joy. I love myself, therefore I take loving care of my body. I lovingly feed it nourishing foods and beverages. I lovingly groom it and dress it, and my body lovingly responds to me with vibrant health and energy. I love myself, therefore I provide for myself a comfortable home, one that fills all my needs and is a pleasure to be in. I fill the rooms with vibrations of love so that all who enter, myself included, will feel this love and be nourished by it. I love myself, therefore I work at a job that I truly enjoy doing, one that uses my creative talents and abilities, working with and for people that I love and that love me, and earning a good income. I love myself, therefore I behave and think in a loving way to all people, for I know that by which I give out returns to me multiplied. I only attract loving people in my world, for they are a mirror of what I am. I love myself, therefore I forgive and totally release the past and all experiences, and I am free. I love myself, therefore I live totally in the now, experiencing each and every moment as good, knowing that my future is bright, joyous, and secure, for I am a beloved child for the universe, and the universe lovingly takes care of me now and forevermore, and so it is. Trust the process. No more questioning. All I needed is taken care of. I love that saying from Louise L. Hay. It's beautiful. All right, I'm going to read a little part from my book. Okay. Honor and respect your body and mind every day. Feed it, nourish it, and love it. It is our temple. Read positive things. Okay, one of the things that I talked about is the importance of what you put your attention on. And when I started my recovery, the reality is you really have to make your recovery and what you do the most important thing you do. And in any time, you will be able to have better choices and more things that you can pick and choose from. But whenever you're changing something that you've been doing for years, you really have to put your attention on it. Do it for 30 days and then work on something else. But if you don't put your attention on it, down to what you read, when you read positive things, you get positive reinforcement. When you read negative things, and I want to share with you the importance of shutting down news, shutting down anything negative, shutting down anybody around you that talks to you negatively, shutting down negative forces all around you. If your parents, if your brothers, your sisters, your friends, whoever is really taking you down, I suggest you walk away, get the strength to get cleaned up, and down the line you decide whether or not you want them in your life. In the beginning, we are so vulnerable, we are so weak, it doesn't take much to take us back to where we were, and the importance of making us a priority. Happiness is truly given from you. There's no person out there that's going to make you happy. There's no man, there's no woman, there's no child, there's no amount of money. That's all a lie that they tell you, and on the news and all the stuff they do done by design to tell you what they're going to do for you. Nobody can do anything for you but you. You're the only one in charge of your life. That's a lie that they tell you and keep making money off you. The more mentally handicapped you are, the more they love you. Don't you think it's a pretty sick society that they pay people to get drunk, to get high, to destroy themselves, and then turn around and say, gee, we're going to help you. You got to be really mentally handicapped and stupid to fall for all that bullshit. But there's a lot of people out there doing that. And it's up to us as individuals to get strong, to be leaders in our own life and say no to all this bullshit, and to make stands and live an extraordinary life. An extraordinary life is when you stand for something and you no longer allow anybody to abuse or hurt you or tell you whatever you want to hear and then you believe it. It's up to you to make these decisions. It's up to you to change your life. And it's not going to be easy. And here's the thing. When you do that, you can no longer blame anybody for your unhappiness. So I suggest today that you really look at what people are truly saying to you and how they quietly beat you down in the sarcastic remarks and the one-liner snippets. And just walk away. Start making decisions. Start making stands today. Start looking at yourself and saying, what can you change today? And make that a priority. Remember, our checkoff list. Do one thing at a time. Eventually, it will be a way of life, not too much of anything. Balance is most important. I am clean and clear of all diseases and negative thoughts. What's controlling you? I accept today where I am powerless. I have control where I have choices. I will reach out for help and use my tools today. I accept today and understand the only person I can change or regulate is myself. I will take time to hug and kiss the loved ones around me. I will show my partner today how much he or she is appreciated, needed, and loved. I will speak up for myself today. I will take charge of my life today and realize I'm in charge of all my decisions. I will know when it's time to bail out and let go and trust the process. I will set realistic goals for myself. I will get 7 to 8 hours of sleep tonight. I will set healthy boundaries around myself today. I will not allow anybody to speak to me with disrespect. I will make a conscious effort to eat healthy meals. I will take my vitamins, food supplements today. I will drink 6 to 8 glasses of water today. I will be good to myself today. Whoever can see through all fear will always be safe. It's always about fear. I will talk with someone I trust and respect and be honest with them. Accountability is key. We always lie to ourselves. I will trust and reach out to my higher power today. I will say thank you for everything that happens to me today, good or bad. I will not cause harm to myself or others today. I am willing to change today. I will exercise today. I will pray for the well-being of myself and others today. I will write a list of all the things I want in a partner. If I become it, I will attract it. Discipline is freedom. Do 2 things a day you don't want to do to have a successful day, and trust the process. My 2 things are always get up early, do my podcast, get my head right for the day, and work out and keep my food clean. I do all those. And I am going to have a great day today. Remember, we can all heal together one day at a time. It is a decision from our head to our heart. Remember, you can reach me at createyourspirit@gmail.com. Leave your phone number, and I could go over the workshops, or you can order books for gifts, and I'll sign them. Leave your number, or if you want to learn about my services, lifeinharmonyonline.com. Leave your number, and I can go over whatever it is that you need to work on. And remember, I'm doing the podcast Monday through Friday. Hit that colorful button that says L and hit subscribe and share it with everybody you love and respect so we can all heal together. Please start with podcast number 1 because there's order to receiving all this information. This is a lot of information to digest. And remember, I want you to have a conspicuous day today. And thank you for listening.